Jannik, congratulations. 4 sets got rolling after that first set. Assess your performance.
Yeah, tough match, obviously. First matches are never easy. I took some time to get into rhythm, but very happy how I ended the match, which hopefully can give me confidence for the next match. So glad to be in the second round.
Good. Congratulations. Questions? Matt.
Hey, Jannik. Well done. Matt Futterman from The Athletic. The first set you mentioned just there, you took a little time to get into the rhythm. Was that something physical you were feeling, or was it just mental, or the stadium, or the tournament? What do you think was, what do you think it was that caused you to take a little bit of time to get going?
No, I felt like he was playing some great tennis, not missing any shots, and I struggled a little bit how to play. You know, we prepared in one way, which he read my game pretty well. And you know, it's normal. You know, the first rounds are never easy, especially in Grand Slams. And yeah, I think, you know, it was set and breakdown. So, you know, when I broke him back in the second set, that gave me a little bit of confidence. So, and after I started to raise my level, he dropped a little bit, and I think that's how it went.
Willie.
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Jannik, you spoke the other day about it being a relief for the news about what happened with you to be out, that it had been a burden for you. What was it like to play today now that news is out, and what was the response from fans?
Yeah, no, the response from fans, I feel like it has been great. Also throughout when the news came out, you know, in the practice sessions, there was a lot of support, which I'm very glad and happy about that. It is still a little bit, you know, not easy. You know, you have to go through, you know, day by day. So, you know, obviously, I'm very happy to be here in the position where I am, and trying just to go day by day. Really, you know, tomorrow I have one day off, one day of practice session, and hopefully I'm ready then to start the next match in a very positive way. Let's see if I'm able to do that or not. You know, so it's gonna be interesting to see.
Hi, Jannik. Dan Matthews, Daily Mail. You spoke before about saying you weren't sure how the whole affair would impact your reputation. I just wondered what your emotions were and your expectations were as you walked out onto the court.
Yeah, it was. I'm curious to see how the reaction of the fans has been, but it has been very positive. Was very glad how the support was. Also playing against an American, no, it's a little bit different. So I'm happy how I handled also the situation. Well, was not easy. So I think a lot of positive things from today's day, and so let's keep seeing what's coming in the next round.
Howard.
Hi, Jannik. Howard Fenrich with the Associated Press. You've been asked about the fans. I'm curious about other players and what you've heard from other players or reactions have been in the locker room.
Yeah, there are some reaction. You know, I cannot really control what they think and what they talk. So you know, that's how everything went and how it was. I already talked, no. So I cannot control the players' reaction. You know, if I have something to say to someone, I go there privately because I'm this kind of person. But look, overall it has been not bad. So I'm happy about that.
Hi, Jannik. Sebastián Varela for Clay. Wondering if it was a purely physical motive to pull out from the Olympic Games, the illness, or it was also like a mental struggle for you. I don't know, maybe you didn't want it that time the news to come out.
No, it was. Look, I said already in the beginning of the year that for me was one of the main goals, if not the main goals, has been the Olympic Games. No, for me, I missed the first one, so the second one for me would have been very special. Playing also in Paris, you know, which is in Europe, quite close to home, and it was. If I would have had a chance to play, you know, physically, not being ill and being able to compete, I would have been the happiest, I think in that moment, because representing Italy for me is always a huge privilege and honor. So it wasn't to be this time, and hopefully the next in 4 years. It's still a long way to go, but hopefully it's gonna be very special.
In the back, last question in English, Sportico.
Yeah, Levick Habas, Sportico. You were part of the latest match to ever finish here at the U.S. Open. Do you think it's okay for matches to be finishing that late in the night? Would you change anything about the process to prevent that from happening? How do you feel about the really late finishes?
No, I'm just a player. It's this is an organization thing. I don't want to talk about this. Obviously, when you play second in the second match in the night, which means it's the last match of the day, it could potentially go quite long. There were many things. We played we played a lot over 4 or 5 hours. The match before us went 3 sets that day, so it can happen that it can go very long, but. I'm just a player. I'm happy to go on court and trying to play some good tennis.
Hi, I'm John McEnroe, and welcome to Eurosport Tennis on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Tennis.